your host, Justin Alexis.
Off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Alex Verdugo digging in now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
J.D. Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him. Now into the box. Alberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 27.
He's set and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Ball even at 2-2. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting second.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Alberto Mondesi, what an exciting young player. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lopez stands at second with 2 gone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that misses 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2 pitch.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here's the payoff pitch. Down the right field line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1 to him now. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run. First offering.
Leading off the Boston.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lifetime against this particular arm. It's been a steady 5 for 9. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. In the air out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 5th, the second baseman.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
Striding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe. He's been hitting well in the series. 4 RBIs on 5 hits. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1. Count 2-1. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Locastro is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a... Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Eric Mejia, from the stretch. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Right side, but it's well foul. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. 3-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring up Buster Posey as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count now, a ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, one there. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. One gone here in the Boston 3rd. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Hit in the air to center field. Isbell is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Soft liner to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. And stepping in, Kyle Isbell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That's popped up. Martinez coming on, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Nicky Lopez waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Nicky Lopez, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A bouncer to the left side. There's Connor Falefa, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the AB now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Back up the middle, reined in, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Scooped up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Royals lead it 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading up
with Merrifield next to bat. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Merrifield.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And an unlucky start to the fourth that time as the leadoff man is set down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Number 13.
So the bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Hit on the ground to short. Speared on the dive. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business persons. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
Next up for the Red Sox, Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that misses 1-1. Bounce towards the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Buster.
Now to the plate, Buster Posey. He collected a base hit his first time up. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Jed Jerko would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi heads back on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. A tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. A great throw from the outfielder. Now it'll be Eric Mejia. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, man. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's set. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Verdugo's on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Devers is there. He's got it 1 away. At the plate now is Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runner goes. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping up is Kyle Isbell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And it's 1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next, it'll be J.D. Martinez. The potential tying run for him at third base. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the tying run is in to score from third. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Xander Bogaerts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Josh DeMont trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Hunter Renfroe is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the...
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Not shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A 1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Whit.
So here's the Royals DH, Whit Merrifield. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Number 66.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And now the first pitch.
Number 28.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Jed Jerko is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Isbell is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Dan Winkler will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 43.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next the former World Series hero Salvador Perez.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Verdugo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Eric Mejia.
So next to hit is Eric Mejia. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here it comes. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now to bat, Tim LaCastro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
LaCastro.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here's the 0-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Devers is there to make the catch. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Stepping in once again is J.D. Martinez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
So we got him swinging. J.D. Martinez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
Hector Neris
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Hector.
Digging in will be Kyle Isbell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And now pitch on the way.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
There's Connor Falefa, and there's one away. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi popped into foul ground his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter number 8. Shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
In now, Nicky Lopez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And a leap, but it's over his head at second. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, Xander Bogaerts. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Nick Vincent enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their finals. Roberto Osuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Leading up for the Royals.
Striding forward now is the DH, Whit Merrifield. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
The batter, number 66.
So now here is Ryan O'Hearn. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and 1 strike. Quick check on that tying run at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
To short. There's Connor Falefa. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Up next, Eric Makia. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. Andrew McCutcheon will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at third base.
Here's the first pitch.
Andrew.
Swing and a fly ball. And that should be deep enough to end it. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the Royals are going to win this one in walk-off style.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors.